We've got
Welcome to the Aimmee Kodachian and the Expert Show, where we bring some of the top experts in the world to help you transform your business and personal life. I am your host, Aimmee Kodachian,
Not Kardashian.
And today I don't have my co-host with me, Stephanie. If you're watching, we are going to miss you. And I can't wait till next week. She's going to share with us her journey, what she learned this week, and you'll find out about that next week. She is going to be actually the co-host, and also I'm going to interview her about her journey. For now, we have a great guest. We have Judi Moreo with us. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It's
Thank you for having me.
always nice to have you, Judi. You are an inspiration to so many, and especially to me. You always inspire me, and I look at you, I say, you are a hard worker, focused, smart, intelligent, everything a person wants to be.
Kind of a reflection of you, isn't
Oh
it?
gosh, thank you. That's a great compliment
Because you
right
are,
there.
you're a hard worker, you're an inspiration, you're
Thank
a person
you.
that other people admire.
Thank you so
I had
much.
such a good time interviewing you for the magazine because of that, because you
Oh.
have such an incredible story.
I appreciate you so much. I really do. Not because you appreciate me, but I see someone like you appreciating me. That means even more, honestly.
Well, I think a lot of people appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you. So we want to talk about the
magazine.
magazine. Yes. We have Choices magazine, which is Judi did the interview with me. And she will talk about the experience maybe she had when she was interviewing me, and we want to talk about it's beautiful magazine, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, if you are online, you go to judimoreo.com and you could read all of the issues she have. Now, on this first segment, we're going to be talking about this particular issue, and then the next segments we'll be talking about other ones that she have. And with each one of those magazine, it comes every quarter,
Yes, 4 times a year.
4 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a lot of information that could help you transform your business and personal life. So we're not here trying just to market about the Choices magazine just because I'm in it. Yeah, a little bit.
Well, it's free.
It's just free.
It's free.
Yeah, but it is a good magazine. I mean, it's a magazine that you want to read. And my husband is a reader. And if he doesn't feel like something really good, he doesn't read. That he doesn't want to waste his time.
Yes.
When he got this one on the internet, and he was like, "Oh my gosh, this magazine is very good," and he started reading before he even got to my article. I'm like, "Are you reading my article yet?" Well, wait a minute. Okay. So
Well,
he was,
we have some incredible writers. We have some of the
Incredible writers.
best authors and motivational speakers of our times that write for us. We have some very, very famous speakers that write for
yeah.
us.
Now it's your turn to talk. It's enough for me talking about this.
Well, you didn't even show
Yes.
them the inside with your
Show them.
your big write-up. You got more pages than anybody else.
Aw.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably because you're more interesting than the other people. You think so?
Oh.
See here now, this is nice.
Thank you.
Look at this. Isn't
Thank
this
you.
nice?
I appreciate you so
That's
much.
a great
You were
picture.
so
And then we
amazing.
have just pages of write-up about you. You know,
4
there's-
pages, I believe.
Yeah, there's 4 pages.
Yeah.
Now that's a very big
What
write-up.
I'm receiving a lot of good things. They're really loving the article, but you asked very good questions. And it's like for a second, I'm like, how am I going to answer that? That's a little bit deep. you know.
Yeah, well, the questions were, I think they were so important to your story because your book tells your story. Aimmee's book, Tears of Hope, which probably most of you have already, but if you don't, you should read it. It's when I got it, I couldn't put it down. I was getting on an airplane, and I was here in Las Vegas getting on the plane and going to the East Coast, and I finished it before I got there. It's an absolutely incredible book. And so I wanted to ask her questions about her life because the book led to a lot more questions about your life. That your life is fascinating. You know, most Americans, we have no idea. I mean, I have lived in other countries, and I still had no idea what you've been through. Most of us haven't lived through a war. Most of us haven't had dyslexia. Most of us haven't had to drop out of school. You know, we've had advantages by being Americans, and so your story was really fascinating. And especially because of the fact that you say you only had a 4th grade education and you are dyslexic. I mean, it's amazing you could write a book. That's absolutely amazing. Yeah. And the fact that then you wrote this incredible book, and then on top of it, you became a motivational speaker, an inspirational speaker. And so one of my questions to Aimmee was, what made you want to be a speaker? Why did you become a speaker? And you know, she gave such great answers. It's really a great article. It's one you should really read, and then run, don't walk, run to the bookstore and buy her book and read that as well, because it'll change your life. It changed my life, and I never thought I was really privileged, but after I met you, I realized that my life was pretty easy compared to most.
You know, I mean, this was the reason that I wanted to write my book, because I felt like I live in a beautiful country and I have an opportunity here where I was told you can't drive a car, and why your legs will be cut off before you go in the car. Even though back then some women were driving in Lebanon, we're not like Saudi Arabia or anything like that. We have a freedom. But in my particular situation was like told like you can't do that. And now I'm driving here on the freeway. I'm a businesswoman, and I see other people that they have all opportunities, but they're holding their opportunities. They're not really taking advantage of the opportunities we have. And that's why I wanted to share. I wanted to tell everybody, if I could do it, if I could be here, if I could be driving on a freeway, if I could be a businesswoman having only 4th grade education, what is stopping you? Maybe look at yourself and look how much you have to offer the world, and you can be a business person. You can be the best employee that you want to be. There is nothing should stop you, from moving forward.
Exactly. But we have a tendency sometimes when life isn't going the way that we thought it would, or we dreamed that it would, then we kind of get in that poor me syndrome, and we start to think that our life is really the pits, and we forget, to be just grateful that we have a roof over our head, and we have a car to drive, and we have money to buy the gasoline to put in the car, and we have food on our tables, and nobody's going to drop a bomb on us right away. And so we forget about that because we get caught up in the day-to-day hassle. And it's not until we're faced with some incredible hardship or tragedy or illness that we start to really
get your attention.
Yeah, to get our attention, and then we start getting up every day being real grateful for each day.
But at the same time, I wasn't looking at people and saying, how come you don't do that? Because it's natural. When you're not going through something, why should you think about other people's life and opportunities? It's normal to go with that mindset to say, get caught up with that. And that's why reading books, not necessarily just my book, reading other books that they have inspirational stories, real life stories, it brings you back to reality, to let you see your life in different perspective. Would you think? I mean, that's why I wanted to write this book. And if you don't want to read mine, it's fine, but read other books.
Read those books.
Yeah, read those books.
Well, and that's one of the reasons I started the magazine, too, because the magazine is all about choices. That's why I named it Choices, because we all have a choice. We have a choice as to how we're going to live each day. And a lot of times we get caught and we think we don't have choices. We start getting caught up and we think, well, I'm stuck in this town, or I'm stuck in this marriage, or I'm stuck in this house, or I'm just stuck here and there's no way out. But truth is, there's always a way out.
Well,
There's always a choice.
You are making a choice not to make a choice.
Yeah. And when you make a choice
And
not
when
to
you
make a
make a
choice,
choice,
then
it's
you've made a
a
choice.
choice,
That's
right?
exactly what you've done. And so I started the magazine Choices to let people know that they do have choices about all of the different areas of their lives. And in all of our lives, we have like 8 stress areas, and that would be like our career and our relationships and our spirituality and our financial situation and our recreation, whether or not we're having fun, our health, what else is there? Our creativity, our, goodness, let me think, education. Those are all things that cause us to have stress. Relationships.
So when we come back, we're going to talk about some of this because, we have 3 more segments to go. I wish we can go straight, but we can't. So if you're watching live right now, stay with us. We'll be right back. And if you're not, go to AK and the Experts and to watch all the segments that we pre-recorded. See you soon.